Good morning, guys. This is Alex again here with the video I promised. This is a video that's gonna give you some tips or some advice on what you can do if you're unemployed or if you just need extra income. This is what I personally did for a while. I still do some of the things that I'm gonna talk about, but I don't do them all. Some of them I stopped doing them, and pretty much the other ones replaced the first ones that I'm gonna talk about. So let me get started. If you are the things that you need pretty much for the ways to make money, and I'm not talking like Ty Lopez money, and just talking, a couple $100 here and there. Nothing big. You're not gonna become a millionaire. It's not gonna replace your full-time job. It's not gonna, nothing like that. Again, I did it as an extra source of income, supplemental. And I'm sorry for the noise. I'm just doing dishes. But so the first one is an app called. Oh, let me go back. What you're gonna need for these apps or these gigs, I guess you can call them. It's called like the gig economy. It's a smartphone and a car, maybe a car, and for some of them, and a PayPal account. Most of them pay you via PayPal. There are some where they can mail you a check, but it'll just take longer. So, and there's a couple that also they do direct deposit. So I guess you do need a checking account also if you want to do this. So the first one, let me jump right in. It's an app called EasyShift, and I'll put the links on the description for all these things that I'm going to be talking about, so you can go ahead and look at them, check them out. First one is EasyShift. I started this like about a year and a half ago, and it's pretty much what you do. It's audits for products. So there are, let me just give you a quick example. Let's say that Colgate just released a new product, and they want to make sure that the stores are displaying the product properly, or that the product's being displayed in the store. And so they'll hire, I guess, this company. I don't think the company itself is called EasyShift, but that's the app. So what EasyShift does is they'll assign, or they make shifts available or tasks available to the different stores that of their choice, or the client's choice, I guess. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna see a green pin, and you're gonna reserve that, and you're gonna have 24 hours to complete it. So what it is you pretty much go around the store, look for the displays, look for the product on the shelf, take pictures, make sure that sometimes they ask you what's next to the product, or things like that. They're gonna require you pictures from the front store just to confirm that you're at the right store. They're gonna require pictures of like the front and the back. It depends. It varies, and depends on the product. Depends on how much it's paying. So the bigger the task, the bigger the payout. And those usually pay within 2-3 days. It may take longer. I don't know how long it's taking right now, but when I was doing it, it would take a couple of days. They'll approve it, and then they'll pay like the next day or something like that. So I think I'm gonna make a video, like a more specific video in all of them, like in each of the ones that I'm gonna be talking about. So I'm just gonna go quick with this. If you have any questions, message me, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. The other one is Field Agent. Field Agent is pretty much the same thing as EasyShift. It's pretty much exactly the same thing. I like it more. The payout's usually bigger. It's usually better. The only difference between EasyShift and Field Agent is that EasyShift, once you reserve it, it gives you like 24 hours to complete it. Let's say that you reserve it right now, and so you have until tomorrow at the same time to submit the tasks. So you can even go make a couple of trips if you need to. Like, let's say you want to go to the store and then you see it, it's available, you reserve it, you start it, but you can't finish it. You can go later and finish it. I wouldn't recommend that because it just takes more time, and it's, it'll gas, and time is money. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. But if that's what you can do, you can definitely do that. Or maybe if you work at a store, maybe you work at a Ralph's or a Vaughn's or an Albertsons or whatnot. Hey, you're there every day, so might as well, right? Make an extra $2-3. Now, I don't know if they allow you to do that, but you can find out. Then the field agent, it gives you only 2 hours after you reserve it. It gives you 2 hours. Now, some of the things you're gonna have to kind of look. 'Cause I haven't done it in like 6 months, so I don't know if things have changed. So I'm just speaking from what from my experience about 6 months ago. Field agent, usually the payout's better. They require less pictures, but there aren't as many as EasyShift. I think EasyShift it's a bigger company, but field agent has things like so easy. Like one day they sent me, or they had one where I had to take a picture of a flyer that I got in the mail, like one of those used car tent sales that they have, and they sent me a flyer. So I took a picture, sent it in. I think they gave me like $4 for it, or $6, something like that. So that was pretty cool. I mean, it was like right at my home. I didn't even have to leave my house, so it was just from here. So that was pretty cool. Doing those two, I used to make about 100. I think my busiest week I did like $150, something like that. But there were a lot of them, and I was just doing it part time. I was doing it like right after work, or on a Saturday or whatnot, or when we were shopping at the store. So you can do it however you want. The more time you have, I'm assuming the more money you're gonna make doing this. And so because you don't have to do it if you're not near the store, or if you don't have the time. Again, that's why I recommend it for people that are unemployed. It's better because there's bigger chances, like if you have time to go to interviews or work on your resume at home or whatnot. So that's why I think it's ideal for that situation. It's in between jobs. The other one that I used to do, and the only reason I'm not doing that anymore is because it's been slow. So depending on where you are, what part of the country you're in, it might be busier. But for the Southern California area where I am, it's been super slow. I haven't done one in like maybe 4 months, and I'm still signed up with them. They still send me emails and everything. But this one is Wiggle Look. Wiggle Look, it's a company. This one's pretty cool. The pace, it's a lot better than the other ones, because what it is, it's you take pictures of cars, vehicles, or even property for people that are not in here, like in the same city where you are. Like, for example, if you want to buy a car if I want to buy a car in Texas, but I don't want to make the trip to Texas because I want to make the trip to Texas because it's not worth it. I don't know if I'm going to like the car. I don't know if it's running, or I want to make sure that it's running. So you contact this company, Wiggle Look, and what they'll do, they'll get one of the lookers, they call them, to go out to the address, and obviously they will get someone that's in that city already in Texas, to go and take pictures of the vehicle, start it, make sure it runs, make sure, take pictures of everything that you request. There's like different packages I think they offer. So you as a looker, once you sign up, they'll send you an email and a notification in the app that's saying there's a look available in your area. So you select it. Then they'll send you all the information, contact information, the address, the due date, and all that. Now, with this, you have to. Again, I think I'm gonna go more into detail on a separate video for each. But this one, it gives you usually it's a couple of days for you to complete it. You have to call the contact, arrange set up a time for you to go and take the pictures. Or maybe if they can, go meet you, they'll do that too. If it's a car, if it's something that moves, but usually you have to go. Um, and then there is the other one. Then after that, I started doing driving for Lyft. If you see my first video on my channel, it's I'm an ambassador for Lyft. So I've been driving for Lyft for about almost a year now. I started in July of last year, and it's been great. I mean, I like it. It's a great opportunity to meet people, just to interact with people, and then you make money. Depends on where you live. The market might be busier or slower depending where you are, but for the most part depends with the times that you drive. If you drive, the weekends, you're definitely gonna get more people, more rides, especially at night. That's the one thing I didn't like about it, is that you have to drive the late night hours to get more people, or maybe in the morning, like take people to work. But the thing with that is you have to deal with traffic, and besides the fact that I don't like traffic, again, I have a full-time job, so I can't really do that in the morning. Again, that's why I think it's perfect for people in between jobs. Now, with both WeGoLook and Lyft, there's a background check that needs to be done, and then things. There are other things besides just the smartphone and the PayPal account and the bank account or whatever. So again, I'll make a video more specific on that. And
Dad, didn't you get a jacket for Lyft?
oh yeah, after you complete like 1,000 rides, they give you like a nice jacket. It's actually a pretty nice jacket. Then you get a the other one that I've been doing too is DoorDash. Now DoorDash, it's kind of like Uber Eats. It's pretty much the same concept. The only thing with DoorDash is only in California, Southern California. I don't think there are anywhere else yet, at least not that I know of. So Uber Eats is like the more popular one, I guess you could say, or the more common one. But DoorDash, what it's good about DoorDash as far as the drivers is that DoorDash lets the customer tip. I know Uber recently released like a statement or whatever that they're gonna include a tipping option for drivers. Now I don't know if they're gonna do that for Uber Eats too. I'm assuming they will do that, but for right now, DoorDash doesn't. DoorDash lets the customer tip you, so which is kind of cool. And the cool thing about it, or I mean, it could be good or bad. It depends on how you look at it. It's a percentage amount. So technically, the bigger the order, it's the bigger the tip amount, or potentially the tip amount, because they can still say no tip. The client or the customer could say no. Again, I'm gonna make a separate video, just talk about the upsides of DoorDash, the downsides, the pros and cons, all that. But I just wanted to, talk to you about if you're unemployed, you're struggling, if you just need extra cash. There are ways you can supplement that income that you have, or get by while you find another job. I'm gonna leave the description. In the description, I'm gonna leave the links to my Lyft referral. One of the mistakes I made when I started with Lyft is I didn't use a referral. I just jumped on the website, started signing up, and then after I signed up, I found out that you could sign up through like a referral, and there was like a bonus available. At that time, I think it was like $1,000 or $2,000. So I emailed them right away and I said, hey, I just realized that I didn't sign up with a bonus. Is there any way that I can do it with the referral code now? And they say, no, unfortunately, since you already signed up without it, we can't like honor it or whatever. So that sucked, because that was $2,000 that I didn't get. I could have gotten it. Right now the bonus is not that high. I think it's around 500, and they're always changing. So depending on the time or when you're looking at or watching this video, the bonus might be different. But if you sign up through my code, we'll both get a bonus. I mean, regardless of the amount, I don't think that should be the reason why you do it. I mean, it could be, I guess, but regardless of the amount, if you're gonna do it, might as well use a referral code. It doesn't have to be mine. It could be anyone else's. If you know someone that drives for Lyft, reach out to them and say, hey, can you send me your referral code? That way, you can help them out too. Same thing with DoorDash. DoorDash does offer like a bonus too. I think it's smaller though. I think it's like 50 or 30 or $50. And again, they're always changing.
It's $100.
For DoorDash? Yeah, it's $100 for DoorDash right now, but it's I don't think it's that. It changes. So I think it's I think I get the $100, but the new drivers, I don't think they get that much. I think they get less. I'm not 100% sure. Again, if you know someone that drives for DoorDash, feel free to reach out to them and get the referral code or get them to give you the referral code. If you want to use mine, I'll be, obviously I would like for you to do that, but that's not the point of this video. I just wanted to give you some advice, some encouragement. I know I've been there where I don't have any income or I'm struggling to pay the bills, so definitely this is a great way to supplement your income or get you by while you find a permanent job. Now, as far as like Lyft and Uber, I know a lot of people that do it full time and that works for them. That's great. I don't see myself doing that. But hey, if you want that, that's completely fine. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Again, I'm gonna make a separate video for each one for EasyShift, one for DoorDash, one for Field Agent. I'll probably combine EasyShift and Field Agent in one video because there's not a whole lot that you can say about, especially Field Agent. It's a lot simpler. But I'm gonna make one for EasyShift and Field Agent, one for Wiggle Look, and then one for Lyft and DoorDash. And with DoorDash, I think I'm gonna include the different ones that there are, like Uber Eats. There's like Amazon Food. There is Grubhub. There are other platforms that let you deliver food. For a while, to be honest with you, I was making more money doing DoorDash than Lyft. And I think it had to do with the demand. There was more demand for DoorDash, and again, depends on what day you drive. And there's a couple cool features that I like about DoorDash, but I'll talk about those in a separate video. So if you like this video, like it, and if you can subscribe to my channel, that way you know when I upload the other videos. If you want to look at my referral code to get a free ride. I think it's a free ride with Lyft, or maybe like $5 or $10 off. Again, they change so often that I can't keep up with the amounts. But Lyft, I'm gonna include my referral code to sign up as a driver, and my referral code if you want to use the service and get a discount on your first ride. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's longer than what I thought. So hopefully you like it, hopefully you subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.